I'm willing to bet that most of you guys already know about Craftsman's stacking tower system called VersaStack. But what you probably don't realize is all the different options that you have available to you to organize your tools and your gear to take with you wherever you go. Well, I'm here to tell you all about the different options that you do have, including this badass boombox. All right, so the way that this works is you stack them on top of each other and then you connect them using, hold on a second, I didn't think this through enough. I need to rearrange a few things, give me a minute. Well there, that's a little bit better. So the way that these stack together so that they stay put and don't fall off of each other is with these side latches. And the thing to do is to find the feet on the bottom of them, and they align with some indentations that are on the top of all of these. So once you align it, all you gotta do is smack these real hard, and then they stay in place and it's not going anywhere. Even though you can purchase each of these units individually, they do have a starter system. It's called the Tower. It's 3 products that has a bottom rolling unit, which I highly recommend that you get, especially if you're gonna get a whole bunch of these. And that's for large tools and big items. And then they've got a middle, they call it a suitcase for hand tools and power tools. And then they've got a top organizer, which has these removable cups for small parts that are on top. All right, so let's check out the bottom rolling unit first. It's got these 7-inch wheels. Oh, nice. Got a little handy tray up here on top. Looks like it locks into place no matter where you put it. Pretty good size too. And pretty cavernous. And it's got a telescopic handle that goes from 25 inches, press this button right here, all the way up to 39 inches. All right, now next up is what they call the suitcase. This is where you put your socks and unmentionables. Actually, no, they say power tools and hand tools. It's another big box. Oh look, another little storage tray, very nice. And then once again, cavernous. And the last piece of the System Tower starter kit is what they call an organizer, which is just what you think it is. It has a whole bunch of these small cups inside, so you can organize your smaller pieces however you want. And inside is a piece of perforated paper so that you can write what's inside your organizer and pop this front plate off and put that right inside just like you would a file cabinet. This one's called a system tote. It does not have a cover on it. Instead, it's just got a handle and it goes both ways. It's a big bucket, and this is for power tools and frequently accessed items, batteries and things like that that you just want to get to on a regular basis with not having to open something up. It even has a little organizer here on the side so that you can put some of your taller tools, keep them from flopping around. Now earlier when I was talking about that 3-unit starter kit and this was the suitcase that came with it, well, there's a smaller suitcase that's sold separately right here. And one important note about both of these is that it's got a water seal right up in here on top to keep moisture and water out of it. I've got 2 more to talk about. This one is called the double shallow drawers, and I really like this one, and here is why. It's got double shallow drawers. These are super handy, and these little dividers you can take out and move them around. If you want to put different tools in here, you can make your own bins. It's very, very cool. It's like a little tool chest. Now my favorite part of this whole VersaStack system that Craftsman has come up with is this awesome Jobsite radio. I didn't think it was going to blow as much as it does, but it is incredible, especially the bass. And the best part about it is the speakers right here in the front and 2 in the back fire out instead of up, so you can still stack things on top of it on your whole VersaStack system and take it out to your job site and it still cranks. But that's not all. Let me show you what this thing can do. The whole unit is IP54 rated for weather and dust resistance. Now right inside the main compartment is where you want to put your V20 battery, which is sold separately. This also runs off of AC power. The cable for that is included. This just slams right into there, which is pretty cool. Also inside this compartment is an aux port and a USB port, so you can plug in your charging cable for your phone right there and charge your phone at the same time. And then there's a nice little cozy little place right here for your phone, so you can charge your phone while you're listening to music, and then you close this and it creates a watertight seal. Connecting your phone to this speaker via Bluetooth is no different than connecting it to any other Bluetooth device, and it shows you which phone or device you're connected to right down there on the screen. And the other cool thing about this screen is that it flips depending on the orientation of the speaker. So right now it's that way. If I flip it up in this orientation, it changes. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Now, I'm not kidding when I say that this thing sounds incredible. I've used it at parties, I've used it just working outside in the yard, I've used it here in my shop, I've used it pretty much everywhere since I got it, and everybody that's heard it has said that it's impressive. It's got 4 full-range speakers, it's got 1 active subwoofer, and then it's got something else called an assisted bass resonator for loud, high-quality sound at 40 watts RMS. It's just loud and it sounds incredible. There's also an optional app that you can get that allows you to control a lot of the features remotely right from your phone. You can control the volume of the speakers from this knob right on front, or you can use your up and down volume buttons of your phone. Pressing the home button down here in the bottom right allows you to go into settings, change it to FM or auxiliary. Let's check out settings. You can change the Bluetooth settings, system settings. Under sound, you can do things like change the bass. Of course, gotta have the bass all the way up, right? Go back over here. You can change some display settings like the brightness, whether it's auto dimmable, flip the display. I have it on auto, so it automatically flips. There's a whole bunch of different settings that you can change in here. System beep, going to sleep, language, things like that. That's my Tool Talk Jam playing right there on this big old boombox. I'm not even kidding. I freaking love this thing. But Craftsman did a great job on the entire VersaStack system. So many different options to haul all your gear and your tools around wherever you go. Please go check it out. I've got links in the description. I'll catch you next week for another one. Thanks for watching.